All right, welcome back to another episode of the Galacticos Talk podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This is episode number 10. And today we have a special one because, of course, the World Cup is going on. But we wanted to talk about Vinicius Jr., his, upcoming contract that's kind of running out. Vinicius has a contract till 2027. This is a very nerve-wracking, dangerous situation for the club. And Leila and I really wanted to talk to you about this. But before we get started, quickly wanted to introduce myself. My name is Santi. I'm coming to you live from the Netherlands where it's very warm today.
Hello everyone, I'm Leila. I'm coming to you live from Tunisia, and yes, we have the same temperature, I think, in Amsterdam and Tunisia. Welcome everyone.
Yeah, welcome guys. Sit down because it's going to be an interesting show. A lot of things are going on. Vinicius Jr., of course, somebody who is at the World Cup right now doing his thing. He's doing amazing. He already scored 4 goals in 3 matches. And there's only 3 Brazilians who have ever done that before Vinicius. One of them was Romario, one of them was the fat Ronaldo, and the other one I don't remember, but that was very long ago in the 70s. So Vinicius is in a very good form. And maybe Brazil is going to win it. Who knows? We don't really want to talk too much about the World Cup today, guys, because what we do want to talk about is news coming out that Vinicius might not re-sign his contract with Real Madrid, which would make it a very, very nervous situation for the club and Florentino Perez. And just wanted to quickly show you guys 2 tweets. Here is Ramon Alvarez, somebody who's very well informed about Real Madrid. So it's not like we bringing you fairy tales or something, guys. Not at all. But here this guy is saying, Real Madrid believe there is a serious possibility now that Vinicius Jr. leaves the club this summer, which would indicate that he's going to be sold. They believe that there's a club that could make a move for him at any moment. And they believe that Vini Jr. has too much appreciation for Real Madrid to leave for free. He would never do that to Florentino. Florentino has always backed him. So Real Madrid and Vinicius would, accept a transfer this summer. No clubs are being mentioned. And so this is one guy, and then there's this another guy who is wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I pulled up the wrong tweet, but there's then another guy, Felix Diaz, also somebody who is very well informed about Real Madrid. He's saying the same thing. Like there's a big chance Vinicius is not going to renew his contract. Will he leave this summer? Will he leave as a free transfer next year? Nobody really knows. And the fun thing about this show, guys, is Leila and I have different opinions about the situation. So Leila, why don't you share? How do you think about the situation? What do you think is going to happen?
Hello guys, everyone. I think he's not gonna leave. I don't know why. I have a feeling that he's gonna stay. He's just a little bit confused about this agreement, and I think he's gonna stay. He just wanna play with Real Madrid a little bit because this is Vini. Vini is always like this. Maybe it's because of people. You know what I mean? Because everywhere he goes in the Liga, people are just like saying. Very like not beautiful stuff about him. Maybe he's gonna leave because of that. Because Real Madrid didn't do anything bad to him. He won 15 titles with Real Madrid, so 2 Champions League, Liga, Super Cup of Europe, Super Cup of Spain, the FIFA, I don't know, somehow it's called like World something, I don't know. And I think the World Cup of Clubs or something. I think he's gonna stay, and I think it's just like just the news. You know what I mean? Like just people like saying like he's gonna leave and everything. I trust Vinicius. I was watching yesterday Brazil. He was playing well. He scored 2 goals. Ancelotti was happy. He scored 4 goals for the whole World Cup. He's happy. He's doing well. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Brazil is gonna win the World Cup in US. But I think he's gonna stay. I don't know. What do you think about?
Well, this is where Leila and I completely differ from opinion, and that's we're both very passionate Madridistas, but we do look for things from a different angle. And in my opinion, if if he's gonna stay, why don't he sign a new? Why is he bringing us in this dangerous situation, in this nervous situation? If he really wants to stay, why don't you just sign a new contract? I don't think it's money. I don't think
Maybe
it's
maybe he want to finish the World Cup and focus on World Cup, and after thinking about his like how say it, like future with Real
future.
Madrid. Who knows? Yeah, I think that. Who knows? But he put us
Possibly.
we put that in danger because now the mercato is almost start. I mean, now the mercato starting the mercato of summer, and if Vinicius is gonna leave, we don't have like a left winger to replace him, and it's gonna be difficult to find someone else. You know what I mean? Especially if the season is started August. You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think about?
Well, we do have Mbappe, who also likes to play on the left, even though he doesn't play on the
Yeah,
left.
but he doesn't play. I mean,
Yeah, even in the France national team, he plays as a number 9 and with us as well. But we don't want to draw too quickly conclusions. I have a bad feeling about the situation, and guys, also when people try to like play games with Florentino with contracts, it never ends well for the player. Never.
absolutely
You
right.
know, yeah, Florentino is not somebody to be messed with. And look, Vinicius is like a franchise player. They do not want to lose him for sure. They don't want. Of course, he's one of the best players in the whole world. Look at the World Cup, what he's doing. Maybe he's gonna be world champion. But if the guy doesn't renew his contract this month, this summer, this July, this August, however you want to see it, Real Madrid will have to make different plans. Think about Haaland, maybe Olise, whatever. We're bringing Endrick back. Gonzalo Garcia is not gonna leave the club. Rodrigo is gonna come back from injury. But everything depends on what this guy is gonna do. And that brings me to another point, Leila. I would love to hear what you think about this as well. Many people, I'm not actually one of them, but could it been better? Yes, but many people think that Vinicius and Mbappe is not working really well together. What do you think?
I think they in the beach they misunderstood each other because sometimes Vini got the ball and he don't give to Mbappe and he lost the ball and after we losing a lot of games like this year we lost a lot of games against the small clubs in La Liga, and it was very sad because we deserve that title, we deserve to win something, but this is life. And I think yes, between them it's not working between Mbappe and Vinicius. Maybe Mbappe want Olise to come to Real Madrid. That's why maybe Vinicius is a little bit like doubting of renew his contract with Real Madrid. But we need to know if he's gonna renew or we're gonna bring another player. Like you said, Olise or Highland. Even if Highland is playing the same position like Mbappe, maybe Highland is going to be the right winger in Real Madrid and Mbappe will go to the left wing. I mean, to the left, and he's going to take the number 9 of Vinicius. Who knows? But now it's a little bit difficult to talk about it because I don't know what Vinicius' intentions are for the future and now for the August. Maybe he wanna like focus on World Cup with Ancelotti and after think about what he's gonna do. I don't know, but I am pretty sure he's gonna stay. I'm pretty sure about it. I'm 100% sure that he's gonna stay with Real Madrid. He loves that club. That club gives him 15 titles. So I don't think like almost a Ballon d'Or, almost. If we didn't have like a little bit like I mean, people didn't play a comedy with us, I'm sorry,
Right,
but I'm gonna say like
right.
this. So it was, yeah. So I am sure that he's gonna stay with Real Madrid and maybe trying to win a Ballon d'Or once. You know what I mean? He's young. He's gonna have 12 July. He's 26. He's young. He have a future with Real Madrid. He just want to play a little bit with the nerves of, like you said, of Fiorentino Perez. But as we know, Fiorentino don't like people who play with his nerves. He's such a great president. And we'll see. We'll see. What do you think?
Well, let's. My opinion is Vinicius and Mbappe are a little bit too much of the same player, so it doesn't really work. Yeah, maybe, but um, we've also been a little bit unlucky. So I'm willing to give it another chance. But you're right. He's always whistled in every stadium where he comes in Spain. Maybe he's like, "Fuck this, I'm out. I'm going. I'm going away." Sorry for my cursing, guys, but maybe it's like I'm going out. I'm done with this stuff. It's possible.
It's
But
possible.
yeah,
True.
but look, if he's gonna leave this summer, guys, that would be great because another situation is that the guy stays 1 year and leaves for free. We don't make any money on this guy. Very, very sad that would make me because he's worth a lot of money. And if you don't want to be with us, at least let us sell him. Do not leave for free. But who knows what his intentions are? But like these two journalists, they are pretty good informed. Felix Diaz and Ramon Alvarez. They are hearing from inside the club that this contract renewal is not going in the right direction. That's what kind of makes me nervous. On the other hand, guys, this is Real Madrid. Even if this guy decides to leave, we will bring another player in. It's just, Vinicius Jr. won us 2 Champions Leagues. Of course, this one in your screen, 2024, we all
Two
remember that.
titles.
He's,
Two titles. We
yeah,
have
and,
with
and
Real Madrid.
yeah, and two of them Champions Leagues. He scored in both finals as well. This one was against Dortmund. This one was against Liverpool, and he scored.
Liverpool.
Yeah, he scored in both finals. This guy's special. I do have to say, we're honest. I'm a Madridist. I support this guy 100%. But after he didn't win the Ballon d'Or, his performances got down. He played worse. You just have to be honest. He scored less goals. He was a little bit less motivated. It hurted him. It broke him. Let's see how he's gonna come back because on the World Cup, he's doing great. Talking about the World Cup, Leila, something that people are also saying. Look how Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe are shining, and they're not playing with each other. You know what I mean?
Because they play for the country, and as you said, Santi, I mean, they are almost played almost the same position. You know what I mean? But the combination of both of them in the pitch, it's difficult because I don't know, with the Vinicius with other players, he got, I don't know how to say, like, maybe they understand each other, in the past. With Mbappe, he wanna play alone. He don't wanna get the ball. I mean, they are very two people with special, like, how say, like, characters. You know what I mean? Mbappe, he wants to play alone, and Vini wants to play alone. But here it's a football game, not tennis. So here you need to give the ball to your friend that he scored. You know what I mean? And Mbappe, that's why Mbappe cost the cost of. I mean, it's cost now. Paris Saint-Germain is rises and shine. You know what I mean? Without Mbappe, because with all my respect to Mbappe, he's a little bit like. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say the word dictator, like people say, but I am pretty sure that Vinicius is gonna stay. But we need like to find the solution about Mbappe and Vinicius on the pitch. Maybe Mbappe said that he wants to Olise. And like you said, Santi, we need, I mean, if the guy is going to leave, we need a good money to bring Highland or Olise. If the guys go, like, he will go for free, how possibly, even if Real Madrid is the one of the richest club in the world, how possibly we're going to have, like, Olise and Highland. We need that money. We need to sell someone and get the money and buy someone. That's the business. That's Fiorentino Perez business. You know what I mean? That's
And
football. That's
that's
business football.
and that's what I'm trying to say. The guy is not saying anything, Vinicius. So what is your plan, Vinicius? You want to run out your contract? That's very bad for us. Tell us what you want to do. If you want to leave, great. We'll find a club. We'll make it work. You want to stay? Great. Sign a new contract. But the guy is not saying any of them. You know what I mean? And that's problematic because like we cannot anticipate now what's gonna happen. We don't want to lose him, but if you don't want to be at Real Madrid, also great. Like
It's
we'll make
okay.
a
Just like
yeah.
tell us, and we're gonna sell you, and we're gonna take money and bring someone else and do and get and trying to do an offer to Manchester City or to Bayern München to try to get Olise, because I was watching Friends. Olise and Mbappe, it works so good together. They are
Right.
like the the stars of Paris, I'm sorry, of France. You know what I mean? They're the
Right.
stars of France. You know, yeah. I mean, if it's not because of Deschamps, you know, it's because Deschamps have stars. That's why.
Yeah, they play really well together. You're so right. And I do want to say, guys, let's say if Vinicius does leave, this guy's gonna leave as a legend. He won us 2 Champions League titles. You know, you cannot always win five like Benzema and like Kroos and Modric even won six. You cannot always do that. This guy won like two with us, and he was always important. So we will remember this guy as a true legend of Real Madrid. It's just he also brings a little bit of negativity. No, I say that wrong. Like he is very polarizing. People are very agitated because he dances on the pitch. He makes a fool out of defenders. Some people don't like that, so he brings that with him as well. You know what I mean? But Real Madrid has always supported him. It's I don't agree with people who sing in the stadium. Vinicius needs to die. Vinicius needs to die. That's not a good thing. I agree. And maybe he's like, I want to leave Spain. I can understand that. Just let us know what you want to do, Finny, and then everybody can move on, because this is a big situation. And who knows, is Vinicius enjoy playing with Mbappe? That's another question. Maybe he is like, why did you guys bring Mbappe and not Haaland, who is gonna stay in the box more, which is better for my game and for Rodrigo's game and for Bellingham's game? Instead, you
And
bring
why Haaland is
Mbappe.
gonna stay in the box? That's a question. Do you see Haaland staying in the box in Manchester City? The guy is gonna come to Real Madrid and stay in the box? I don't think so. How is possible it's gonna happen? So why we bring Haaland if the guy is gonna stay like on the box? You know, for what? If so Vinicius is a little bit like he loves himself so much, you know. But we need like someone to help him, you know, like Olise and Mbappe. You know, Mbappe and Olise together. I don't know how. I don't know how. I mean, the Mr. Nonchalant. I mean, we call the Olise the Mr. Nonchalant in French. I mean, French people will understand what I mean. But I think, like you said, maybe Vini's not wanna like he don't wanna play with Mbappe. Who knows? You know. Now I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I was like saying Mbappe. He don't wanna play with Vini. When I'm thinking now, maybe Vini's not gonna. He don't wanna play with Mbappe. You know.
Yeah,
And
because don't
since
forget, because don't forget, Mbappe is taking a lot of goals away from Finny. Mbappe is scoring all the goals now. You know,
yeah,
Finny
he's
is
the
getting
top
less
scorer.
shine.
Yeah, true, absolutely right. He's the top scorer of La Liga and of Champions League, I think, this year. And maybe who knows? But we need looks. And the only thing that I am like with you, you know, like we share the same thing. It's like, tell us, Vini, what do you want to do? Tell us. And you're citizen of Spain. Why you think of whistles and everything? He have like double nationality. He has like nationality, you know. He have double nationality. He's a citizen of Spain. Maybe after all that Ballon d'Or thing, after all that thing that happened to him, he get a little bit like, we say it like, how's it in English? Like
Broken. It broke him.
broken, yeah, broken. But he needs to rise and shine. Sometimes people are broke and become like the most powerful in the world. You know, look at the Messi. Look at Messi. Messi was broken with Argentina. You know, and after he came back like a real man and won the World Cup. You know, look at the Cristiano Ronaldo. How much people are talking about him. The guy is one of the best football player ever. You know, so Vini shouldn't take like this negativity from people. He should rise and shine and think like, I am here. I'm gonna do everything to win to stay with Real and win again titles. But I am absolutely right. I mean, you're absolutely right. Where why he's broken? He's broken because he got dumped at the Ballon d'Or, and people took his trophy. That's why.
And he just broke up with his girlfriend Virginia as well. So there's a lot going on in this guy's life. And we just want to say, like, we don't want to make the show too negative. Like, we support Vinicius. This guy's amazing. You
We're
know,
not
he's
negative. We're just talking.
yeah. In the Champions League matches, where you get a lot of room to work, you know, because it's attack against attack. You know, Bayern attacked against us, and Vinicius was great. He's the best when he has a lot of room. Um, but it seems like maybe he wants to leave Real Madrid behind. And if he can make somewhere good money, do it. I'm gonna be so happy for this guy. And Real Madrid will figure it out again. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world if he leaves, but I like the guy. He's very good player. You know.
He's a good player. I like him. Maybe he's like a little bit crazy at the pitch, and like he's always make problems. But I like his that's making Real Madrid funny. That's a little bit enjoying. I enjoy it to see him like always make fight with some. I mean, how's it like some rebels? On the pitch. I liked. He's
Right.
funny.
And yeah, so this contract that he's on right now, guys, he signed that in 2023. There he signed a 4-year extension, and here we are. It's only one more year on his contract. Very nervous situation. Let's see what's gonna happen. We don't want to draw conclusions. Maybe Leila's right, and after the World Cup, this guy want to sit down and talk to
Maybe
us.
you are right, Santi. Maybe you are right. Who
Yeah,
knows?
or maybe he has a plan to leave. Because, guys, I'm telling you, if this guy was so passionate to stay with us, why don't you sign a new contract? It's not money. They already said, "Oh, you want this money? Great, we'll give it to you." It's not about money. There's something else going on that we don't know behind the
Something else is
screens.
going on inside. Maybe he want to see his what he's gonna do with Brazil, and after like if he win with Brazil, I mean he wanna ask like Fiorentina Perez, give me more money or something. He's smart.
Yeah, that would be a smart
Maybe
move
his
for sure.
agent told him like this. Who knows? Maybe his agent, maybe it's not him. Who knows? We
Yeah,
don't know about it.
his agent is, by the way, he is with the Rockefeller agency, which is owned by JC. That's his management. And of course they know Vinny's a big star, so they will try to do what's best for him. Maybe the guy wants to get rich. He's already been with us for so long. Don't be sad if the guy leaves or be angry. This guy gets so much onto his face, from people. Even when he's not playing in a stadium, they still sing about him. He needs to die. Vinny needs to die. It's crazy.
That's
But
racism, and
yeah,
we are against the racism. And look at us, Santi. I mean, I am from Tunisia, you're from Netherlands, and look, we are like talking to each other. And it's not like the color of your skin, the color of your blood, I don't know, blah 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 blah. Those people are crazy, and for me, those people should forbidden to go to the stadium. There should be forbidden. I don't know how they let those people. They let those people just to make like a drama, to make Vinicius a little bit sad. And maybe when he saw those things, he's not motivated anymore. People don't do it. Please respect Vinicius. He is a cool guy. Maybe he's have like a temperament or something, but we need to respect this guy. We shouldn't sing those songs. That's a very bad thing to do. Very bad, people. I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying to people who sung the songs, they're very like irrespectful people. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say those
yeah,
things.
we're against that. We're against all that nonsense. We don't like that at all.
Yeah,
And
nonsense. Yeah,
and let us just end the show by saying, guys, this is a very good player, one of the best Brazilian players to have ever lived. Vinicius Jr. Uh, the way his fast speed together with his dribble, and lately he's been scoring as well. That was the problem when he was young. He wasn't really scoring. This guy was like missing all sorts. But then Benzema set him straight, and now he's scoring left and right. Maybe not the last 2 seasons, but he has really grown. Whatever you're gonna do, Finny, we support you. You've always been a great Madridista. You gave us so much joy and titles and pleasure and great football moves and goals. We will never forget you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been 24 minutes, this show. And we really wanted to talk about this topic because the World Cup is going on. Not a lot of stuff at Real Madrid. We did 3 shows last week. And because there were a lot of announcements. But now this week has been a little bit more calm. We're waiting on the Dumfries announcement. It will
Dumfries,
come.
yeah, announcement.
Yeah, that's the one that we're waiting for. But today we just want to talk about Vinicius and his contract. Guys, before we say goodbye, please follow us on Instagram, superior.realmadrid. We're trying to get to 10,000 followers. Join us in our adventure over there. We'll be posting all our shows, everything Real Madrid related is over there. Leila, any final words before we say goodbye?
Vinicius will stay with Real Madrid, guys.
All right. All right. I'm going to try to stay positive just like Leila. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe. Give this video a
Thank you so
like.
much.
It helps to grow the channel, And we're just getting started, man. This is episode number 10. You're going to hear a lot more from us because we love Real Madrid. Thank you so much for tuning in again. We wish you a great weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.